7 will remain simply because there is nothing here that is left in this third octet. Nothing, absolutely nothing. They're all borrowed. We don't need anything there, so therefore everything is gone. So therefore the 7 remains. Dot. Now the sum of the bits that are in the host person here that we usable. This sum here. This is what we are asking. 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1 is 127. So we have to add that 127 to this 0 to give us 127. Exactly 127. So the first valid IP address here is we put F 172.16.8. Look at what I did here. This was supposed to be 8, not 7. Okay, dot 8.1. Sorry guys, I made a mistake here. This is not supposed to be 7, it was supposed to be 8, simply because we already turned this to 8. It is already here 8. So it was supposed to be 8. I was supposed to say we are going to constantly stop at 7, sorry, at 8, and then that's where we're going to be 8. So the last valid IP address would be, sorry about that, sometimes it will be a slip of the tongue, so I hope you guys, because this video, so I'm going to try to clarify it more and more so you guys can. So 126. All right, so 126 is the last valid IP address. So your subnet mask would be, sorry, 255.255.255.128 side of 25. So the next thing is that what we are looking for, I'm gonna get rid of this video so you're gonna get it back, I'm sure. So the next value that is higher here is 30. Always start with higher number towards the lower number. So 30. All right, so we are looking for 30. How many host bits do we need to provide room for 30 users? How many host bits? We have to use 5. We only need 5 host bits. We only need 5 host bits. So the rest here can go to hell. So I can just say that all the rest can go now back to the network. So we need only this. So the sum of these bits is 31. Okay. So our next subnet is what we're gonna get now first. The network address for the next subnet 172.16. The 8 remains the same because nothing changes here. So now it will be 128 slash. Now it will be slash what? We have 3 here and 8 here. So this is going to be CIDR 25, 26, 27. So it's CIDR 27. So it is all these bits right here. So if you want to know your CIDR, it's very simple also. No need for you to count. The simplest thing is just say I'm going to use 5 of these bits. So I will subtract 5 from the entire 32 bits, because the entire class A entire IPv4 address is 32 bits. So I am going to say subtract this 5 from that. Subtract these 5 bits from that, and then you'll get 27. So it's a very simple math. So it's simple. Broadcast address right here would be 172.16.8. It remains nothing is added. Dot. Now you are going to have to add 31. The sum of these 5 bits is 31. So add that 31 to this 128 will give you this broadcast address right here. So this is going to be 161 if I can get it right. So 31 sorry, it's 159. Sorry, it's going to be 159. All right, so 159 because 28 plus 31 is 59. So exactly 159. So the first valid IP address here is 172.16.8.129, and the last valid IP address would be 172.16.8.158. So the broadcast address of the subnet mask is 255.255.255.224. 224. So that is it, guys. And the last but not the least, before we go for our assignment, is 2 host bits. Now, how do you get that? We say, how many bits do we need? We need only this 2. 2 to the power of 2 gives you 4 minus 2 will give you exactly that. So all these bits, all of them, will now be part of the network. See, they're all part of the network, so we have only these 2 bits here. So we're going to continue again. Network. I'm gonna get out of this. This sit here. Alright, so guys, gonna have to do this. Alright. So the next subnet network address would be 172.16.8. The 8 remains because there's nothing here. Dot 160. That's it. Prefix, because we said we're going to use only these 2 bits, so 2 to the power of 2 minus 32 will give you 30. So exactly 30 here. Or you can just count the bits and then it will give you 30 again. So the broadcast address here would be 172.16.8 dot. So 3, because the sum of these 2 bits is 3. So 3 plus 160 will give you 163. So 163 is your broadcast address. So the first valid IP address is 172.16.8.161. Then the last valid IP address would be 172.16.8.162. So your subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.252. So guys, that is the end of our exercise for today, VLSM, and I hope you guys are going to watch it and watch it and watch it over and over to understand it. And then if you have any questions, you can ask me directly, or you can ask on the WhatsApp page. I'll be readily available to answer your questions. So the exercise is that you are given the address 10.0.0.0/8. I'm always not going to give you class A. I want you guys to use your brain to do this. So we need how many users? 70,000 users. Okay, 70,000. We're going to use 30,000. Department, we use 120, and that's it for the class A. For class B, you have to subnet 172.16. that's for class B. That's 0.0 side 16. How many hosts do you need from here? I would say 30,000 or 25,000. 25,000 for one department. Another department, I am going to use 500. I'm going to need 500. Another department, I'm going to just use need 31. Okay, I'm going to need 31. For class C, VLSM, 192.168.0.0 side 24. You guys are going to do this for me. Let me just say, alright, we're going to need 199 addresses. We're going to also need 63. And we will need also 3. So that is it. So these are departments: 70,000, 30,000, and 20 for the class A, 25,531 for class B, and 199, 63, and 3. So you are going to subnet this using VLSM, and then you give me your answers by tomorrow. Okay guys, I see you in my next video tomorrow. I'm going to prepare some questions, and then we'll show you how to answer subnetting questions when the need arise. Thank you.